Chapter 25. Preparing Research Proposals and Reports. Introduction. In the chapters discussed so far, students have learned many of the concepts and procedures involved in educational research. In fact, the students may have thought about a research study of their own. To help them further, this chapter discusses the major components involved in writing research proposals and research reports. A research proposal is nothing more than a written plan for conducting a research study. It is a generally accepted, commonly required prerequisite for carrying out a research investigation. The research proposal. A research proposal communicates a researcher's plan for a study. A research report communicates what was actually done in a study and what resulted. 2. The major sections of a research proposal or report. A. Problem to be investigated. The section describing the problem to be investigated usually addresses 4 topics. O. The purpose of the study, including the researcher's assumptions. O. The justification for the study. O. The research question and/or hypotheses, including the variables to be investigated. O. The definition of terms. B. Background and review of related literature. In a research report, the literature review may be a lengthy section, especially in a master's thesis or a doctoral dissertation. This review may include theoretical conceptions, directly related studies, and studies that provide additional perspectives on the research question. C. Procedures. The procedures section includes discussions of 1. The research design, 2. The sample, 3. Instrumentation, 4. The procedural details, 5. Internal validity, and 6. Data analysis. D. Budget. The amount of money involved in a research proposal can have a considerable impact on whether or not it is funded. Thus, great care should be given to preparing the budget. E. General comments. All sections of a proposal must be consistent. 3. Sections unique to research reports. The essential difference between a research proposal and a research report is that a research report states what was done rather than what will be done and includes the actual results of the study. Thus, in a report, a description of the findings pertinent to each of the research hypotheses or questions is presented, along with a discussion of what the findings of the study imply for overall knowledge and current practice. Normally, the final section of a report offers suggestions for further research. A. General rules to consider. A research report should be written as clearly and concisely as possible. If at all possible, jargon is to be avoided. A style manual should be consulted before beginning the report. A good source, recommended by most journal editors and used by many researchers when preparing their research reports, is the publication manual of the American Psychological Association. B. Format. The format of a report is the way it is organized. Research reports generally follow a format that reflects the steps involved in the study itself. They also have many of the same components included in research proposals. The abstract is a brief summary of the entire research report. A report of the results, sometimes called the findings, is included near the end of the report. The discussion section of a report presents the author's interpretation of what the results imply for theory and/or practice. Based on the findings of the present study, the researcher suggests some related and follow-up studies that might be conducted in the future to advance knowledge in the field. Finally, the references should list all sources that were used in the writing of the report. Footnotes are numbered consecutively, using a superscript Arabic numeral, in the order in which they appear in the text of the report. Figures consist of drawings, graphs, charts, even photographs or pictures. Tables also should be used only when they can summarize or convey information better, more simply, or more clearly than the text alone. C. A few comments about qualitative research reports. Much of the information that needs to be included in a qualitative research report is similar to that included in a quantitative research report. At present, however, there is no commonly agreed on format for a qualitative research report. One currently finds a variety of formats, with researchers often including such things as poems, stories, diaries, photographs, essays, even song lyrics and drawings in their reports. Two noticeable characteristics of qualitative reports that are rarely found in quantitative reports are that, 1. Qualitative researchers often write their reports in the first person, and, 2. They often use the active rather than the passive voice. D. An outline of a research report. Figure 25.1 shows an outline of a research report. Although the topics listed are generally agreed to within the research community, the particular sequence may vary in different studies. 4. A sample research proposal. The research proposal given in the text is a good example of a beginning effort. It also includes a report of a pilot study, a small-scale trial of the proposed procedures.